Hi, everybody. There we go. This is business casual for us here. So we're from Apollo Education Group, and we're cyclists, as you can probably tell. Most people in the room have probably ridden a bike before. Is that safe to say? Yeah, okay. Well, by show of applause, how many people have ridden a bike before while wearing sexy spandex outfits?
You can admit it. It's okay.
And I have on. A few? Okay. If you're willing to admit it. Well, our goal is for you to want to throw on some spandex and get out there on one of these bikes. Now, what do these two photos have in common? Well, they're photos of performance-enhanced teams. Similar principles are used to create a performance-enhanced cycling team like Lance Armstrong's U.S. Postal Service team and the wonderful Apollo Education Group accounting team on the bottom. Now, there's been a lot of scandal in recent years around the methods that cyclists have used to become performance-enhanced. And contrary to this photo of our chief accounting officer and our team leader, Greg Iverson, we can assure you that Apollo Group, our methods have been clean. This is a photo of our very first University of Phoenix Cycling Club ride years ago. We didn't know each other very well. We all had different outfits on, and we didn't know what kind of skills and abilities we had as riders. The one thing we did know, though, is that we all shared a passion for cycling. When recruiting accounting and finance team members, we look for folks from various different backgrounds, various different experiences. And although from a resume and an interview, you can't be sure of someone's skills and capabilities, one thing that we'd like to be sure of is they have a passion for doing things well and for doing things the right way. Now, on a cycling team, you have specialists. You have sprinters fighting it out here. You've got time trialists. You have mountain climbers. Just like on our accounting and finance team, we look for folks that are specialists in technical accounting, maybe transactional accounting, SEC reporting, budgeting, and forecasting, to name a few. Now, once you've recruited the right team members and you put them in beautiful-looking spandex, other than or in lieu of a testosterone or EPO shot, how do you performance enhance a cycling team, Ross?
Cyclists start off with base training, where we build the foundation for the long season of hard riding to come. Later, we switch to interval training, which is shorter but more intense efforts. These are similar to our annual CPE conferences and those periodic webcast updates. One other thing that we really like is cross-training. Cross-training is where you exercise different parts of your bodies and engage different muscle groups. And as you can see here, the CFO of Apollo Education Group and the CFO of the University of Phoenix are about to engage in a little cross-training in the ring. One other skill that's important is drafting. When drafting, the riders need to place a lot of trust in the rider in front and behind. When you're riding at 6 inches apart at 25 miles to 30 miles per hour, there's no room for second-guessing your teammates. Now, the reason drafting is important is the rider in front is taking 100% of the wind resistance, but those behind are receiving the benefits. We have built that same kind of trust within our accounting team, and we work just as closely together that we can keep up with the rapid speed of business and still have reserves left when we need it to push that 10K out the door.
Now, on a cycling team, riders have different roles and responsibilities. Here we have what's known as a domestique, whose role is to go back to the team car in the middle of the race, get food, and in this case, lots of bottles of water, and ride them up to his fellow team members in the pack of riders known as the peloton. Similarly, at Apollo Group, we found that our employees are more engaged, more productive when we set clear roles and responsibilities for them. Even if it's getting a cup of coffee for the boss or a bottle of water. Thanks, Ross.
Welcome, Ben.
We stress that every role is valued and important.
Sometimes it rains when you're on a ride with your boss's boss's boss, and you've got to keep up. Sometimes you spill coffee on your computer at 11:58 when you were supposed to deliver a report to said boss at noon. Cycling has taught us that through teamwork, we can get through any issues that fall our way. Cycling has given us the agility to deal with those unexpected circumstances. Like this time when we were on a training ride going up South Mountain, my pedal and crank arm fell off my bike. I guess my legs were a little too performance enhanced that day.
I had never seen that before, Ross.
But cycling has taught us where we know where to look. In this case, I had to flag down the downhill mountain bike stoner van to borrow a wrench to fix my pedal. But in accounting, I know I can go to my peers and seek help when I need it for a new technical standard. Wow, I'm getting hungry, Ben.
Well, you know what, Ross? Nutrition is a key component to the success of any cyclist. We asked our employees to eat well also, unlike Ross over here with his is that McDonald's? No, he didn't like lunch, huh? A few ways we do this is we bring in fresh fruit during the month-end close, and we have a healthy on-site cafeteria. We also acknowledge that rest and recovery is important to get through those hard efforts, whether it be a climb up a French mountainside or a late-night quarter-end deadline. This isn't exactly how we prefer employees do it, but I caught Ross catching a little nap one day in his office.
As you can see from the results achieved by our Chief Accounting Officer and the loyal minions that Ben has created, Our formula works for creating a performance-enhanced cycling team that is strong, loyal, and most of all, looks great in matching spandex outfits.